Welcome back to General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the intriguing possibility of Spencer Cassidy's return and what it might mean for Trina Robinson's budding romance with Kai Taylor. The potential wedding interruption. Could history repeat itself in Port Charles? The recent developments between Trina and Kai suggest a relationship that's blossoming into something serious. Their romantic kiss marked a significant milestone, showing Trina's readiness to open her heart again after grieving Spencer for over a year. As their relationship progresses, fans are speculating about a potential wedding in their future. If such a ceremony were to take place, it would create the perfect dramatic scenario for Spencer's unexpected return. This wouldn't be the first time Port Charles witnessed such a shocking interruption. Many longtime viewers will recall the dramatic moment when Robin Scorpio Drake, previously presumed dead in a laboratory explosion, appeared at Patrick Drake's wedding to Sabrina Santiago just as they were about to exchange vows. The parallels are striking, and General Hospital writers might be setting the stage for a similar emotional bombshell. Emma's unintentional symbolic gift. The art book that Emma Scorpio Drake gifted to Trina at her birthday celebration carries profound significance. Unaware that Spencer had given Trina the identical book shortly before his presumed death, Emma inadvertently stirred painful memories. This seemingly innocent coincidence forced Trina to confront her unresolved feelings, causing her to leave her own surprise party early. This moment of synchronicity might not be mere coincidence but rather a deliberate narrative device foreshadowing Spencer's return. In soap opera storytelling, such symbolic parallels often serve as harbingers of dramatic developments. The duplicate gift could symbolize the duplicity of Spencer's death, appearing real on the surface but concealing a different truth underneath. The missing body's mystery. One of the most compelling reasons to believe in Spencer's survival is the absence of physical evidence confirming his death. Neither Spencer's nor Esme Prince's bodies were ever recovered after the drowning incident. In the world of soap operas, this classic scenario almost invariably signals a future return. The empty graves of Spencer and Esme mirror that of Morgan Corinthos, creating a pattern that seasoned General Hospital viewers recognize as a setup for resurrection storylines. Without concrete proof of death, the possibility of survival always remains open, waiting to be exploited for maximum dramatic effect when the timing is right. The Sonny Corinthos parallel. Many fans have drawn comparisons between Spencer's situation and Sonny Corinthos' Nixon Falls storyline. When Sonny disappeared and was declared dead, he had actually washed up on a riverbank, nearly frozen to death, suffering from amnesia. His father's ghostly presence, or perhaps angelic intervention, helped save him from a near-death experience. Spencer's story could follow a similar trajectory. The white dove seen floating near a bank after his presumed drowning might symbolize not death but rebirth. Perhaps Spencer is somewhere recovering, his memory lost, unaware of his true identity and the loved ones mourning him in Port Charles. This amnesia plot would explain his prolonged absence while setting up a dramatically satisfying return. Trina's emotional journey. Trina's path to healing has been arduous and poignant. The anniversary of Spencer's presumed death coinciding with her birthday creates a bittersweet backdrop for her character development. Her conversation with Kai about Spencer represented a significant step forward, demonstrating her willingness to share her pain and begin the process of moving on. The dove that Trina keeps serves as a constant reminder of Spencer, a symbol of their connection that transcends his apparent death. Her willingness to open up to Kai about Spencer, followed by their meaningful kiss, shows her courage in embracing new possibilities while honoring her past love. This emotional complexity would make Spencer's potential return all the more impactful, forcing Trina to confront feelings she thought she had resolved. The dramatic timing. If Spencer is alive, the writers appear to be orchestrating the perfect moment for his return. Just as Trina begins to truly move forward with Kai, Spencer's reappearance would create maximum emotional turmoil. This timing would force Trina to make an impossible choice between her new love and the man she thought she had lost forever. The soap opera tradition of dramatic returns at weddings would provide the ideal stage for Spencer to reclaim his place in Port Charles. The question then becomes not if Spencer will return, but when, and what state will he be in when he does? Will he remember Trina and their love, or will he too be struggling with amnesia, creating yet another obstacle for their potential reunion? The clues pointing to Spencer Cassadine's survival and eventual return continue to accumulate. From the missing bodies and symbolic white dove to Emma's unknowingly significant gift and the parallels with Sonny's Nixon Falls storyline, the groundwork appears to be laid for a dramatic resurrection. As Trina and Kai grow closer, the stage is being set for an emotional confrontation that will test loyalties, challenge assumptions, and potentially reunite star-crossed lovers. Only time will tell if Spencer will indeed interrupt Trina and Kai's happiness, but the pieces are certainly falling into place for such a development. Port Charles residents should prepare for another emotional earthquake, because in the world of General Hospital, the dead rarely stay buried, especially when their bodies were never found in the first place. Next, we will learn about the fascinating web of relationships surrounding the Quartermaine family and a potential bombshell return that could shake Port Charles to its core. The mystery ex-wife connection. Tracy Quartermaine, known for her sharp tongue and ruthless business tactics, has recently stirred up trouble with Martin Gray's California-based ex-wife. What makes this situation particularly intriguing is the possibility that this mysterious ex-wife might actually share Quartermaine blood. Could this troublemaker be none other than Sky Quartermaine, who has been absent from Port Charles for over 13 years? The timing couldn't be more perfect for a dramatic return. Port Charles has experienced numerous changes since Sky's departure, with power dynamics shifting and new alliances forming. Her return would certainly upset the delicate balance currently maintained in the Quartermaine mansion and beyond. Sky's complex Quartermaine connection. Sky's relationship to the Quartermaine family has always been complicated. Though not biologically related, she was adopted by Alan Quartermaine as an adult, making her Tracy's niece by adoption. Sky's biological mother was Ray Cummings, one of Alan's former lovers, but her birth father remains a mystery to this day. Tracy's interference proved that Alan wasn't Sky's biological father, yet Alan chose to adopt her despite this revelation, a testament to his character and compassion. This adoption created a permanent, if sometimes contentious, link between Sky and the Quartermaine dynasty. The Quartermaine family has always been characterized by its internal conflicts and power struggles. Sky's adoption added another layer to these dynamics, especially given her manipulative tendencies and ambitious nature that mirrored those of other family members, particularly Tracy herself. A history of manipulation and romance. During her time in Port Charles, Sky developed quite a reputation for manipulation, blackmail, and forming relationships with questionable characters. Her romantic history reads like a who's who of Port Charles bad boys and power players. She had a child with the notorious arms dealer Lorenzo Alcazar, engaged in affairs with the charming rogue Luke Spencer, and even married the dashing businessman Jasper Jax Jax. Perhaps most surprisingly, she once dated Ned Quartermaine, creating yet another complicated connection within the family tree. Sky's romantic entanglements weren't limited to Port Charles. Her love life extended to Landview, Pennsylvania, and Pine Valley, Pennsylvania, where she had affairs with characters like Tad the Cad Martin and Will Cortlandt. In total, she has had approximately 12 documented romances and 4 marriages across these different locations. Sky's checkered past. Beyond her romantic escapades, Sky has a history of troubling behavior. She assisted A.J. Quartermaine in the kidnapping of baby Christina Corinthos Davis, a shocking crime that demonstrated how far she was willing to go. Her struggles with alcoholism were well documented, with periods of sobriety followed by relapses that often coincided with her most destructive behaviors. In one particularly devious scheme, she framed Sonny Corinthos for locking her in a meat locker when she had actually orchestrated the entire situation herself. This level of manipulation and willingness to frame others aligns perfectly with the kind of person who might cause trouble for Martin Gray from afar. After leaving Port Charles, Sky spent time in London with her mother and daughter Lila Ray Alcazar. Now approximately 57 years old, she's had plenty of time to develop new schemes and perhaps new grudges. The Tracy-Sky connection. While Tracy and Sky never got along well during their time together in Port Charles, their similar personalities and manipulative tendencies created a strange respect between them. Tracy, always calculating, might see Sky as a useful pawn in her current schemes, particularly if it involves getting Martin Gray out of town and into legal trouble in California. The fact that Tracy knows Martin's troublesome ex-wife and that this woman resides in California strongly suggests Sky could be the mystery woman. Tracy has always been skilled at using others to do her dirty work while maintaining plausible deniability. Sky's last appearances. The last time Sky was seen in Port Charles, she was with Blair Kramer, another of Martin's ex-wives. Together, they were searching for Tomas Delgado from Landview, who bore a striking resemblance to the Alcazar family. This connection to Blair creates another interesting link in this developing story. Sky also made brief appearances for the funerals of Edward Quartermaine and Lila Quartermaine, showing that despite her complicated relationship with the family, she still maintained some connection to them. Since these appearances, however, she hasn't been mentioned until possibly now. If Sky is indeed the California ex-wife causing trouble for Martin Gray, her return to the Port Charles storyline, even from a distance, would create ripple effects throughout the community. Long-standing grudges could resurface, old alliances might be tested, and new conflicts would inevitably emerge. The stage is set for a dramatic revelation that could change everything for Martin Gray, Tracy Quartermaine, and potentially the entire Quartermaine family. Stay tuned as this intriguing mystery continues to unfold. Next, we will learn about the fascinating lives of our beloved GH stars beyond the screen, diving deep into their personal interests, outdoor adventures, and the unique ways they connect with fans through social media and other platforms. Are you curious about what makes your favorite General Hospital actors tick when they're not filming? The personal lives of GH cast members reveal surprising hobbies, heartwarming family moments, and unexpected talents that add depth to the performers we've welcomed into our homes for years. Maurice Benard, family man and animal lover. Maurice Benard, known for his powerful portrayal on General Hospital, shares a remarkably tender side of himself with fans through social media. His relationship with his grandchild, affectionately called TT, showcases a doting grandfather who treasures family moments above all else. These glimpses into his personal life reveal a warmth that contrasts beautifully with his often intense on-screen persona. Beyond his family connections, Benard has developed quite the following for his farmyard companions. His goats, particularly one named Buddy, have become social media favorites among his followers. Benard even jokingly expressed a desire to bring Buddy onto the General Hospital set, though this amusing crossover hasn't materialized. Instead, he suggested that Buddy might make an appearance on his popular State of Mind podcast. Speaking of his podcast, State of Mind has become an invaluable window into the lives of not just Benard himself but many of his castmates. The intimate conversations he facilitates allow fans unprecedented access to the thoughts, struggles, and triumphs of their favorite performers. Chad Duell, prioritizing personal growth. Through Benard's podcast, viewers have gained insight into Chad Duell's recent life choices. In a particularly moving episode, Duell revealed his decision to step back temporarily from certain commitments to focus on personal development. His candid explanation that he needed this time to become the best person he could be resonated with many fans. Duell emphasized the importance of cherishing family relationships during this period of reflection. This perspective shift demonstrates the thoughtful approach many actors take toward balancing their demanding careers with personal fulfillment and family obligations, a struggle many viewers can relate to in their own lives. Laura Wright, unexpected passions. Laura Wright, another beloved General Hospital star, has been sharing fascinating glimpses into her diverse interests throughout 2025. Many fans were surprised to discover her enthusiasm for tennis when she attended the BNP Paribas Open at Indian Wells Tennis Garden earlier this year. This revelation added a new dimension to fans' understanding of Wright's personality outside the studio. Beyond sports, Wright has shown a softer side through her appreciation of nature. In early March, she shared her delight in watching a live bird cam operated by Friends of Big Bear Valley, where she enjoyed the simple pleasure of observing chicks hatching. These small windows into Wright's everyday joys help fans connect with her on a more personal level. Christina Wagner, outdoor enthusiast and art supporter. Christina Wagner, who portrays Felicia Jones Scorpio, recently captivated fans with her outdoor adventures in Southern California. On March 16, she shared stunning Instagram stories showcasing her hike to Strawberry Peak. The breathtaking mountain vistas prompted Wagner to caption her photo with "Pretty day, amazing place," perfectly capturing the serenity of her wilderness experience. Wagner's post highlighted a fascinating artistic initiative by tagging @PeakArt125. This creative collective brings artistic expressions to mountain landscapes throughout Southern California, operating through donations and merchandise sales to enhance the natural beauty of these wilderness areas. Wagner's support of this unique artistic movement reveals her appreciation for the intersection of nature and creative expression. This wasn't Wagner's first documented outdoor adventure. In December, she embarked on a challenging hike to Jones Peak accompanied by her friend and co-star Finola Hughes, along with a canine companion. The journey proved particularly demanding for Hughes, who apparently questioned whether they would reach their destination, a relatable moment for anyone who has pushed their physical limits on a difficult trail. Wagner's consistent outdoor activities demonstrate her passion for nature and physical challenges, providing fans with insight into how she maintains her well-being away from the demanding television production schedule. The value of personal connections. These glimpses into the personal lives of General Hospital performers create a deeper connection between actors and their audience. When fans discover that Christina Wagner enjoys mountain hiking, that Laura Wright finds joy in watching baby birds, or that Maurice Bernard dotes on his grandchild and farm animals, it transforms these performers from distant television personalities into multidimensional individuals with relatable interests and values. The willingness of these actors to share their personal lives represents a meaningful gift to their fanbase. Through social media posts, podcast appearances, and other platforms, they invite viewers into their world beyond the scripted drama of Port Charles. As we continue our exploration of the General Hospital cast in their everyday lives, we're reminded that behind every compelling character is an equally fascinating performer with unique passions, challenges, and joys. These personal insights enrich our appreciation of their artistic work and remind us of the human connection that makes daytime television such an enduring cultural phenomenon. What aspects of your favorite General Hospital stars' lives have surprised or delighted you the most? We'd love to hear your thoughts as we continue bringing you closer to the remarkable individuals who bring Port Charles to life each weekday.